I've got one question I wanted to ask you. One time. What does it all mean to you?
The satisfaction of making something that people would enjoy and want to own, and would become part of their life because it's something that they own and use. I have a lot of aunts who give me a lot of clothes. They were like a kind of sort of a good introduction to fashion when I was younger. Was the aunts was giving me like hand-me-downs and stuff. I'm Phoebe English. I'm a fashion designer and I live and work in East London. I went to Central St Martin's to study fashion. I studied fashion with knitwear for my BA for 4 years, and I took a year out and interned in Paris and in New York. It was really amazing to get to live in a different city and have a reason to be there. You really experience a city in a different way if you're working there rather than just visiting. Paris is very different to New York, and it was a bit of a shock when I first arrived in America. I don't think I've ever felt so far away. They're so new to do it. I just think they tend to get damaged quite easily. The colour fades. Right, Gia. Our business has been going for a year and a half. Part of our collection is made in a small factory in Neasden in North London. It's a very small factory of mainly women, I think, on sewing machines. They make the parts of the collection that are what we would call cut and sew pieces. So anything that's made on a sewing machine was cut from fabric they'll make.
God, you're so glad you went in there.
So we dropped off today, VO8. Rose was actually my first ever customer, and she commissioned a really amazing full-length dress for her birthday party. Yeah, we got on really well, and there was just something about her that was really amazing. And then a week later, she asked if I wanted to go for a drink, and we went and had a gin and tonic, and she said she, was getting tired of her job and would be interested to do something more creative.
Nice.
Before I had the studio, it wasn't really a studio, it was a cupboard with no window. I used the word studio very loosely. Yeah, it was more of a sort of closet. I made the collection before that in the studios at St Martin's because I was still studying. But when I finished that, I sort of had to move my entire 6 years of studying into my bedroom, so I couldn't really move in my bedroom. It was so full of dresses and sewing machines and stuff. We're building something from nothing each season, time and time again. In the end, it's just always has to become like a combination of everything, and I'm just continuously trying to balance the imagination side and the reality.